Some raw materials we do not see it moldy does not mean they are toxin-free. Mycotoxins are widely exit in the feed and feed ingredients. They are invisible and intangible, known as the invisible killers. Mycotoxins can cause a decrease in production and a higher incidence of disease after immunosuppression in the farming. The use of medication is extensive, but the efficacy is not good. According to our previous experience in the detection of feed and feed ingredients, the detection rate of mycotoxins is high, and there is also a phenomenon of multiple toxins coexisting. If animals consume feed with excessive levels of toxins, it will not only affect the breeding efficiency, but also accumulates in the animals' bodies and is transmitted up the food chain, posing a threat to human health. In order to ensure the healthy and sustainable development of animal husbandry in our country and provide safe and high-quality animal food for humans, feed enterprises need to monitor mycotoxins in feed ingredients in real time and understand the toxin situation in order to flexibly adopt various prevention and control measures to maximize the reduction of mycotoxin hazards. In order to help feed factories understand and use raw material, since 2017, LachanceGroup Research and Development Center, with domestic universities and research institutes, established the Fatty Acid Nutrition Research Center and the Liver and Gallbladder Health Research Center to provide mycotoxin testing services for raw materials. With the increase of test samples, nearly 1,000 raw materials are tested every year. According to the test results, the Scientific Research Center regularly publishes the analysis report of mycotoxins for the reference of the application of feed raw materials. At the same time, LachanceGroup technical service experts propose targeted formulation adjustment plans based on the test data to help reduce the impact of toxins on feed. In 2023, LachanceGroup received 354 samples, including 436 feed samples, 394 corn samples, 136 meal and bran samples, 68 portions of corn byproducts, and 320 portions of plant-derived raw materials. We used ELISA enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay and high-performance liquid chromatography to detect 3 types of mycotoxins in feed and raw materials. The results are compared against the toxin limit standards set by China's feed hygiene standards. Samples with toxin levels lower than half of the limit standards are determined as mild pollution. Samples higher than half of the limit standards, but lower than the limit standards, are determined as moderate pollution. Samples higher than the limit standards are determined as severe pollution, exceeding the standard. If the level of mycotoxins exceeds the set value, it is considered a positive product. The set values for positive samples are aflatoxin B1, 1 mg/kg, zearalenone 10 ug/kg, vomitoxin 50 mg/kg. The results showed that the overall pollution of aflatoxin B1 in 2023 was more serious than that in 2022. However, the overall pollution of zearalenone and vomitoxin showed a downward trend compared with 2022. The positive rate of the 3 toxins in different kinds of samples was higher. Except that aflatoxin B1 in meal and bran samples did not exceed the standard, the toxins in the other 3 samples all exceeded the standard. We need to pay attention. There is a clear coexistence of multiple toxins in these samples, with more than 98% of the samples containing 2 or more mycotoxins. The co-contamination of mycotoxins can produce cumulative and synergistic toxic effects. Mycotoxin contamination in China's feed and raw materials is still at a relatively dangerous level. It is necessary to strengthen the understanding and long-term monitoring to ensure the development of livestock and poultry breeding industry and food health. We will put the specific detection indicators and analysis at the end of the video. If you like our content, please follow us and forward the message.